Hello, everybody. Just wanted to talk to you today about the dip and rip pattern. There were some great opportunities this morning, and just kind of want to talk to you about my process and how I traded two particular tickers that ended up really transpiring into another pattern, which you'll see here. So the dip and rip pattern, basically, the reason why I trade this first thing in the morning, it's really a morning setup, is because I want to be able to narrow down, hundreds or thousands of stocks down to just quite a few to look at. So I can kind of get my, affairs in order and get my thoughts in order when the market opens and all the craziness that comes with that. So instead of focusing on 20 different stocks, I really just want to focus on a few and really look for this particular pattern. Now, this pattern allows you to trade profitably most of the time on the long side, so it's a long setup. And what we're really looking for is some big gapper during the pre-market area of trading, so before market open, with some significant news or a catalyst, right? So we want to know why it's up. And what we want to see is some sort of pre-market high that's established. And right at open, we get some sort of, drop down or, some oomph taken out of the momentum, only for it to kind of reverse and reclaim its pre-market high and kind of shoot up as a ripper, right? Hence the dip and rip. So you get a market open of a dip, price falls down, and then it reverses and then continues to rip higher than the pre-market value or pre-market level. So ACRS is one that I identified this morning. So the pre-market level you see on the screen here is in green. And you can kind of see it's up from the $6 range all the way up to a pre-market high of about $15. So huge, huge move, right? So it was up on news. There was certainly news that came up on this. And I indicated the pre-market high with drawing this kind of blue line here, just kind of letting me know, this is where it's at, and we'll see what happens. Sometimes, it dips at market open and continues to trend down. In this case, it dips right down, after about, 15 to 18 minutes of trading. It seems to touch this VWAP line and then reverse. And as it reverses, it approaches pre-market high here and then shoots straight up from about 1494, 1495 all the way up to about 1665. So fantastic move there with a great opportunity. So same exact setup on GIVO. So we have this one up from the 650, 672 range pre-market with a pre-market high of about $9. Right, so again, caught my attention. It looked like it was kind of riding the VWAP all throughout pre-market. We didn't have as clear or convincing of a dip at market open, but it was a dip nevertheless, which caught my eye. And frankly, I simply didn't care because I already had it marked, and I had my pre-market level high marked. And as it dipped and reversed, you could have got in here, you could have got in really right at the pre-market high, or you could have just waited to, 15 minutes to the market open. You get this rip, and then it pulls back, and then it rips all the way back up to 11:21 or so. So again, fantastic opportunity there. Now, what I also wanted to show you is both of these patterns do, and you'll see in my other videos, another pattern that I love is the ABCD pattern. They both presented some fantastic ABC patterns after the morning trading session, right? So here you see the A with a B dip and then making higher lows. So you could have got in here, here, here as the C, or even here, and got some great moves to the upside, right? Taking profits right at D. And then same with GIVO. We see another beautiful ABCD pattern. So as this dip and rips through all the way, this is really forming the A. And then, you could see the B here with a C. You could have got in here, 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 here as your entry. So, 5 different opportunities for your C to get in before it hits that D, close to 1.5